But don't try to flex on me, it's impossible. Senpai confident in everything you do. Big mood, big mood. Hand signs, get it, weed on sight.
What's good, y'all? DMD does it here. Today I'm coming at y'all with the NBA 2K21 demo. What's really new about 2K21 on current gen, at least? The first thing I did when I had downloaded the demo, I went through the 2KU and I went through all the tutorials, and the only two things, well, the two sections that I found different was the shooting and the dribbling. So all over Twitter, Mike Wayne been hyping up the fact that you can shoot with the analog and you can aim the shot for it to go in. Now, it's not really too difficult. All you want to do is, while you holding down, if you're on the left side, you want to aim it slightly down right, and if you're on the right side, you want to aim it slightly down left. It's not too hard, because if you go all the way too far, if you put your analog all the way to the left, it's gonna go far left. If you go all the way to the right, it's gonna go far right, and you're gonna most likely miss whole go. Now, the trick behind that shooting with the analog is a perfect release every time. It's like, all right, when you shooting with square, there's a chance you could shoot it early, slightly late, slightly late. But with the analog, it's a perfect release every time. All you have to do is aim it. So, in order to make it sound a lot more simple, when you shooting with the button, you're going to release it slightly late, slightly early, or early. Very late, very early. You get it. But with the analog, you're going to be aiming it slightly left or slightly right, or wide right or wide left. That's the big difference from it. And then when you're using the analog, you get a boost, like Mike Wayne said. Now, shooting with the analog is not bad. It's not horrible. It's not trash, in my opinion. A lot of people have been saying it's trash and this and that. But if you one of those people that don't know how to time your release, you'll have the option to use your analog and just aim it. So if you're one of the people that can't time your shot, try aiming it. Look at it like this: people that shoot without the shot meter, they know they shot, so they're gonna get rewarded while they're making their shots because they know their release. But if you can't time your release properly, you can use the analog, and you could differentiate yourself from the people that know how to aim because you don't know how to release. Now, the thing that I don't like about the analog this year for 2K21 is the layups. You have to aim the layups if you're going to use your analog, and I don't like that at all. Because if you haven't seen any of my content, my 2K20 content, I am a finisher. I like to catch lobs, dunk, catch bodies, layup, and all that. And I rarely use square. The only time I'll use square is for my gathers and catching lobs. That's pretty much all I use my square button, unless I'm on my shooter. So I use analog because I can control my player. I could choose what dunk I'm about to do, and it's all that. I'm pretty sure all my slashers know what I'm trying to say. Now, I don't like that. When you're going for a layup, you have to aim it. If you're on the right side, you gotta move it to the left. If you're on the left side, move to the right, and then it's a perfect release. I prefer aiming, not aiming. I prefer timing my layup with my analog. Now you see me right here. I'm doing floaters right now, and the floaters I think is gonna be broken because you literally going up and you just hold down. Like I said, with shooting is a perfect release every time. It's the same for layups. You just have to aim it. But what you doing the floater, you're not aiming nothing. You literally just pulling back on the analog, and it's gonna go in. Now right here, I'm trying to reverse layup. The reverse layup was difficult for me. Like it was hard. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure everybody know how to go baseline. If you're on the right side, you hold right on the analog, on your right analog, and if you're left, you hold left while you're driving to the paint. And since you have to aim it, you literally have to rotate your right analog all the way to the center, and I don't like that. I'd rather just time it. I hope there's gonna be a setting where you could actually time your jump shot or your layup with the analog instead of aiming it with the analog. If that's a possibility, I'm fine with that. But if it's not, I don't like it at all. And with the gathers, we have Euro, cradle, hop spin, and half spin. Right here, I'm just getting a feel for the aiming your layup and everything. In the Euro, I wasn't having too many problems with it. It wasn't too hard. It wasn't nothing. The cradle, same. I wasn't having too much problems with it. The time I had problems with was the half spin. So Euro, I used my analog. Cradle, I used my analog. Hop step, I used the button and the analog for whenever I want to finish with my right, left, or two hands. Spin, I do the same thing. I double tap square to do the spin. Use my analog to dunk with the right, left, or two hands. But with my half spins, I use the analog all the way just as I would do my Euro and my cradle. But with the analog whole aim system being so sensitive, it was kind of hard for me to do a half spin. I don't know how long I was in the 2KU trying to get this half spin gather down. It had me doing regular layups, it had me doing Euros, even dunks. It's so sensitive to the point that as soon as you put your right analog to whichever way you're trying to do, it's going to automatically make you do what the analog wants you to do instead of doing the movement you're trying to do. But that's my take on the whole analog situation, aiming and this and that. I feel like jump shooting and teardrops are going to be broken because, like, I'm pretty sure majority of the community couldn't make a teardrop because we couldn't time it properly. But with this analog system being a perfect release every time, teardrops, you don't really have to aim it too much unless you're coming from the side. I'm pretty sure most people go straight to the middle and do a teardrop. And with the jump shooting, once you're able to master aiming it, all you really going is down left or down right. You're not really aiming it all the way to the left. Probably if you're just doing the drifter, I don't know. But that's my take on the analog. I might get into dribbling, even though I don't know how to dribble like that. But hey, it is what it is. I'm just trying to see what's new about the game. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to remember, don't stop, keep grinding.
Okay.
And I'm out.